there must be the usual practitioners here. So, as usual, today's our discussion and the practice is mainly towards mindfulness practices and how we can use mindfulness practices in order to experience Nibbana in this very life. So, today I will be using the Chitta Sutta. So I hope all of you all have heard about Chitta Sutta. There, Lord Buddha has mentioned that Chittena niyati loko, Chittena parikassati. Chittassa eka dhammassa sabbeva. I can't remember, just let me. I'm sorry. Sabbeva vasaman vaguti. So everybody knows that Chittena niyati loko. That is, I think, very famous among the practitioners, which means the mind is the creator. Mind is creating everything. So, and what mind creates is not real. So that is what we have to understood, realize through our practice. So there's another sutta that is Loma Sakangiya Baddhe Karatta Sutta. There also Lord Buddha has instructed us how to practice, how to do this mindfulness meditation or the Vipassana practice in order to experience Nibbana in this very life. So there are many suttas, but I will be using a few suttas today. So there you all have heard this stanza that Atitang nan vagameya nappatikanke anagatang yadanitang pahinantang Pachuppanna anagatang, Pachuppanna yodammang, tatta tatta vipassati. So there, again, Lord Buddha is nicely saying, just let go of the past, let go of the future, and please come to the present moment, the here and now awareness. And there you have to do this Vipassana meditation, which means the Tatta Tatta Vipassati. Here and now, you have to observe and understand what is happening here in this human mechanism. So that is how we have to find out. We have taken the refuge of Lord Buddha. So there Lord Buddha is clearly instructing us in order to understand the real nature, what's going on here, which we have taken as I, me, mine. So if we are to understand this, the first thing is, okay, we have to bring our awareness to here and now, present moment. And there are many suttas. So there are some other suttas. Lord Buddha says, okay, hetum paticca sambhuta hetu bhanga nirujjati, which means whatever is happening due to causes and conditions, dependent origination. So particular phenomenon is happening when certain causes and conditions are together. But when those causes and conditions are no more in contact, that particular phenomenon is finishing without any leftovers, without any residues. So these things we have to keep in mind. Okay, that is where Lord Buddha said past is finished. So when the past things are coming to the present moment, there we have to have the awareness, we have to have the mindfulness to understand that what is coming as memory to the present moment is not real. So this is not easy because a lot of people, when they are discussing about their experiences, what they say is, this the all kind of suffering, all kind of stresses, anger, the greediness. So these things are arising because mind is jumping like a monkey to the past data. So what we have to do is we have to because that practice is not within us, that is not established inside us. Why? The mind's habitual nature and the mind's habitual formation is just to engage always with the past data, which we have learned earlier, prior to this moment, from our childhood, especially from our childhood. So if these things you have to keep in mind, otherwise it's no point of, I would say, I mean, practicing insight meditation, because Lord Buddha has given us clear instructions. Okay, come to the present moment awareness, and also be confirmed, be aware that past is finished. It is not just simply the present moment. When we go deep inside the present moment, actually, the present moment is empty. That you can experience this emptiness when you become meditative into the present moment. Because past is finished. If anything is coming to this moment about the past or the future, what is that? So that whatever the things which are coming to the present moment is a memory, or is mental data, or mental images. So this thing we have to clearly understood and keep in mind. Then what's happening? Then, uh, simply you will be, here today also we will be doing a mindful sitting meditation. So when you sit, let's say as example, you are going to practice mindfulness while you are sitting, then what's happening is, you will be taking some meditation objects as, let's say, bodily sensations, sounds, or breathing, or rising and falling of the abdomen, or even without them. There might be now even experienced meditators, or those who are capable, that without any objects, they can be mindful and simply relax, right? So if there are some, without any meditation object, if you can simply be relaxed. Like, let's say, when you are going to sleep in the night, are you taking any objects for you to go to sleep in the night? Any sort of, you are watching web breath. What's happening? Because that pattern, how we go to sleep, is thoroughly recorded in the system, in this human system. So what I say is, if you are going to practice mindfulness while you are sitting, what we have not taught, we have not been taught that simply to let go of the things. Why? Because the mind is bringing various things into the present moment. Mind is bringing various things into the present moment. We can say the thoughts are coming. But we are not mindful enough to catch them or recognize them as thoughts. What's happening? We are being carried away by the drama, story, or the film created by the thoughts. So therefore, uh, because you have to discuss about your personal experiences, then we can exactly find out how things are happening with you all. So in common, natural nature of the mind is, it is creating thoughts. But we are not conscious enough, mindful enough to recognize them as thoughts. What is the nature of the thoughts? Rising and passing away. So then when simply we sit, what is happening? Okay, because if the mind is wandering too much, if there are so many thoughts are coming, uh, uh, so it is not easy to see things clearly, how things are happening here. Because always, naturally, mind is, the awareness is carried away into the thoughts, but even without recognizing them as thoughts, into the drama created by the thoughts. So when we, therefore, Lord Buddha has instructed us to take uh, a meditation object, or keep the mind like the ship is anchored to something. So in the same way, just keep this mind anchored to the breathing, or to the rising and falling, or to the bodily sensations. Why we have to use them? When mind wandering means mind is not connected with the body. So now we are teaching the mind to get connected with the body. Then what is happening is body is always present. Body in the sense including all these eyes, ears, nose, mouth, the original experiences which is happening through this body, the even the touching sensations. So these are these original these things are experiences are always present. When mind is connecting with the body, then we used to say mind is at home. So when the mind is at home, so we are starting to experience this present moment experiences of seeing when you are with opened eyes. When the ears are also opened, you can hear the present moment sounds, present moment taste, present moment breathing and bodily sensations. So if it is warm, coldness, and touch of the clothes. So hardness, softness, so we call them elementary characteristics. So we can experience all these things. So what's happening is but that is how we have to start to do mindfulness practices. Then when we come to the present moment, let's say we are with open eyes. So when we are with open eyes, Lord Buddha is saying, okay, the past and the future is, you can understand, they are some kind of mental formations, mental data. So just to like, okay, prove it, I will be bringing an example for you all. Let's say that you the into the present moment, the memory is coming of what you ate yesterday. So then, what you ate yesterday, now they are as a mental image. But what's happening is, okay, just analyze, investigate. Now, when it is there, are you capable enough? Are you practiced enough, skilled enough to catch it, understand, recognize it as a memory, it as a mental image? So this is the most difficult part because of the such a strong habitual formation, because that is deeply rooted and recorded in the system. Just jumping to the memory, right? Just jumping to the mental data. But we cannot recognize it as mental data, which is not real for this moment. For this moment, because if you have taken the refuge of Lord Buddha, so you have to take the refuge of the present moment. So what I usually say is, so what your religion is present moment. You have to fall in love with the present moment. You have to be friendly with the present moment. So if we are in the present moment, so whatever is coming from the past or the future, it is coming as a memory. So that is not real. So are you capable, are you skilled enough in understanding that? So let's take this, what you ate yesterday. So now can we feel it? can we feel the smell? Can we feel the taste now? Can we experience the touch of it? How we feel it to our fingers? And whether we can taste it, right? Smell it. So nothing can be done in this moment. But it is there as some kind of mental image. So this conviction is very important. That is very crucial. So there then, let's say that somebody blamed you yesterday or earlier. So what's happening? It's coming to the present moment. You forget, it's a memory. It's happened, it's a past incident. What's happening? So again, in the memory, the person is coming and blaming you. And what is happening? The anger, the suffering, worries are creating. Why? That is the unconsciousness. That is the unmindfulness. That is the unawareness. So that's why Lord Buddha said, Bhavito Bahulikato. So keep on practicing, keep on practicing. Then only this mind will start to understand the exact nature, real nature. Right? I will be just using a few minutes with you all, just to be mindful with this sitting posture. After that, I will be explaining further things because these explanations, but there are further explanations, how to understand the mechanism of the eyes, how to understand the mechanism of the ears, uh, and usually we say that we think that we are born from a mother's womb, but actually, are we born from a mother's womb? Have you seen that you were born from a mother's womb? So we say the mind is, that is what, chittena niyati loko. Mind is creating the world. From the five faculties, including the mind. So the whole world is being created. You should have heard, you are very much familiar with these things. So, and that is where we have to go into the analysis of I, me, mine has been formed, how this ownership has been formed. So actually, mind's nature is creating various things, but that is not real. So how I am born, how I was born, because the sense of I am is coming. So there, we have to understand this deep mechanism. So this I, me, mine is being formed through the eyes and the ears. So that's why I'm asking you all, have you seen that you are born out of mother's womb? So you can't remember. You don't know. Then you heard from somebody and you saw certain things through the eyes. So then mind is creating upon what is heard and what is seen. So I am born, I was born in this particular year. So, so then what is how that you have to contemplate on this, how you have to reflect on this. When such things are coming, what are they? I was born, my mother is this one. So in this particular date, in this particular place. So have you seen them at that time? So no. But through hearing from maybe mother, father, now the mind is creating. So that's where that when it is being created, I am born, I was born. What is that? That is just a thought that I am born in the mind, even now. So this is first we have to understand the past and the future is not real. This is what is being created by the mind. Then Lord Buddha mentioned, okay, uh, Pachupanna Yodamman Tatta Tatta Vipassati, being in this moment. What is being created in this moment and find out, investigate whether it is real or not. So let's take a few minutes just to be mindful, and then we will. So for the moment, I think what it's enough that you can come to the present moment and just let go of the past, let go of the future, and you will be staying with the present moment experiences. And if the thoughts are coming, this is the most crucial thing. If the thoughts are coming to this present moment, then recognize them as thoughts. What is the nature of the thoughts? Whatever the thoughts which have come up to now, they have passed away. They are just passing away, rising and passing away, flowing like a river. So then, can you hold on to anything, any thoughts? Even angry thoughts, happy thoughts, greedy thoughts, metta thoughts, um, peaceful thoughts, everything, the nature of everything is passing away, rising and passing away. So, when we are understanding these things, it is not only the understanding, so the practical application is needed. So then, when these thoughts are coming, you know uh, which thoughts I have to use for the benefits of myself as well as others. Attupanaika Dhamma, that's what Lord Buddha mentioned, for yourself as well as others. So that is Samma Ajiva. That if you are to live a happy, peaceful life, uh, what thoughts you have to inculcate within you, implement within you. So then you recognize that is where that you, because of your awakened awareness, not the simple awareness or the simple mindfulness. So everybody is having the simple mindfulness, but this mindfulness has to be awakened to recognize when the thoughts are coming. Okay, these are good thoughts. These are useless thoughts. These are bad thoughts. So I don't want to entertain these thoughts. So therefore, you have to pay attention like somebody is watching, somebody is paying attention from outside, like a third person's look, view. So you are paying attention to yourself. This practice has to be developed. This is the practice what Lord Buddha asked us to repetitively do. So keep on applying, keep on practicing. Then what's happening is this awareness is improving, awakening. So then through that awareness, we become able to see the thoughts as thoughts. These are good thoughts because the mind's nature is, mind is producing thoughts in the waking state, when we are with the day-to-day activities. So we just ignore, we are just let them go without giving any value to the unnecessary thoughts, uh, harmful thoughts. So other thoughts, depending on situation, we can implement, we can stay with those thoughts. And that is where we say the this practical living is becoming happy, peaceful, and also when you are experiencing further deep things, even as I mentioned at the beginning, the present moment, if you are really awakened to the present moment, when the wandering mind is stopped. So in we say that you can deeply dive into the present moment, so that actually that is empty. So that is where you have to practically experience it, the real emptiness of the present moment. So then that is that is how Lord Buddha has mentioned shunyata viharana, the how to stay in the emptiness, which means when it is needed, you will be dealing with things. When it is not needed, you're kind of in the off mode. So in the nirodha state. So that kind of ability, skill is developing out of our own practice. So for the moment, let's take a few moments to be mindful. So I am inviting you all. So please have a balanced posture, relaxed posture, and you can gently, nicely, you can close your eyes and you can pay attention to yourself from the top of the head until the feet and simply remind yourself, I am here and now. We have become friendly with ourselves. Just let go of the past and the future, even what is being discussed earlier, everything. It is only the present moment which is alive. And always, as a mantra, you can remind yourself at the beginning. At the beginning, we are with the sense of self. I am here and now. And just notice what you can feel when you are with now closed eyes. And in a very relaxed way, in a very gentle way, you don't want to force yourself with anything, just in a very relaxed posture. And see that you can feel how you are sitting, the sitting sensations, bodily sensations from top of the head until the feet. And also you can experience the touch of the clothes. That is also a present moment experience. There are many present moment experiences because now the mind is connected with the body. With my guidance, your mind also has come to be in contact with the body. Mind is simply at home. And you can hear the sounds, including this voice. Just pay attention simply, effortlessly. You are not going to listen to any of sounds. Even this voice is coming from the background. The hearing is happening. Simply, the hearing is happening. Just remind yourself it's like you are going to sleep in the night. You are not forcing yourself to let go of anything. Simply relaxing, and then you are falling into sleep. There you become unconscious, but here you are mindful and conscious of what's happening, and you can feel how the natural breathing is happening. This natural breathing, natural hearing, naturally you can feel bodily sensations. So when I mention, your attention will be drawn into that, and you can feel the touch of the clothes, and if it is cold or warm, either of that you can feel. So just let's take some deep breathing, 3 deep breaths, just to settle down the body and the mind. Take a long deep breath, starting from your stomach, and hold it for some time. And then you can feel the heart sensations around your heart area, and let it go in a very relaxed way, and feel the relaxation after releasing the breath. Then you can feel the natural breathing. So these 3 breaths are the only thing that we will be at the beginning take purposefully. Again, take a long deep breath, hold it, feel the heart sensations, and then slowly, slowly release it. Relax and feel the relaxation. Again, take a long deep breath, hold it, and let it go away, and feel the relaxed nature. Now you can feel the natural being. So we have stopped all forceful activities. Now let things be, simply relax. But the awareness is there, knowing nature is there. Sounds can come and go. You don't want to attach to anything or create any stories. Bodily sensations are there. You can be simply and in a relaxed way, effortlessly pay attention to the breathing process, how in breath and out breath is happening naturally. And even you can feel how the rising and falling of the abdomen, even the movements of the heart area. So at the meantime, if thoughts are coming, just recognize them as thoughts, because now we don't want to think about anything during this time. So recognizing them, you can see they are just passing away. Stay without giving any value to them. Simply let them go, like passing clouds in the sky. Now you have let yourself to be relaxed, and you can experience the natural being, natural ways of how things are happening. Hearing is happening, not you are listening. Breathing is happening, not you're taking forceful breathing. Even bodily sensations can be felt. So now we have come to the present moment experiences. Even let yourself deeply relax, even to detach from the present moment experiences. No need to force, but you can very simply observe the breathing process. Even the differences you can notice of the in breath and the out. Since now you are more mindful, you can feel how breathing is also changing. Compared to beginning, it might be very subtle and relaxed. Sometimes you may not notice breathing. It can be very subtle that much. So mindfully, you are aware about what's happening. But even if you go deep into relaxation, sometimes you may not know where you are, what's happening. So I will stop my voice for some time. So let yourself deeply relax. Slowly, slowly pay attention to feel your present moment state, whether it is comfortable or uncomfortable, whatever the state. Or sometimes mind is not creating anything upon the experience. The original natural experience is one thing, and what mind creates is another thing. See that simply you can feel the breathing. It should have been sometimes very subtle, but you don't want to name it. If it is naming as, okay, relaxed, subtle breath, then mind is recognizing, creating something upon the experience. And now you are listening, this voice is coming, and that hearing is happening naturally. The mind doesn't want, mind is not creating anything upon hearing. Sometimes there might be a pain in the body. Sometimes you know pain is there, but mind is not creating various things upon the pain. But sometimes if the pain is more, then mind should be creating something upon the original experience. So when we become very meditative, mindful, we are going to notice, observe, mind is becoming silent. Sometimes when the thoughts are coming, you can recognize them as thoughts. That's why when you let yourself go into deep relaxation, you can notice the silence of the mind or absence of thoughts. So there are sometimes you may experience that you don't know where you are or what kind of experience. So this is the thing we have to learn, that experience is one thing, the original experience is one thing, and what mind create is another thing. So now I am inviting you all to be very mindful and to the eye opening process. Just slowly, slowly open your eyes, and at the same time, look at yourself, look at your mind, whether there are any thoughts or there are no thoughts. Even after opening eyes, whether inside nature is empty or there are thoughts coming. Try to pay attention sharply to yourself. So slowly, slowly open your eyes and see, pay attention to yourself. Eyes are opened, but the attention is towards yourself. So experience is one thing, naming is the creation of the mind. So these experiences are happening, we say, due to previous karma, this body and the human nature is being formed. And due to previous karma, these natural experiences, hearing, seeing, feeling bodily sensations, and there, if you recognize thoughts as thoughts, the thinking. That is according to the Bahya Sutta. So Lord Buddha instructed Bahya to go to the natural being, Ditte Ditta Matta. What is seen, it's merely seen. So what is heard, it's merely heard. What is sensed, it's merely sensed. What is cognized, it's merely cognized. It's just thinking, merely thinking, thoughts. So that is when you come to this state, when you become very mindful, that is where your mindfulness is very much awakened. Because you can recognize, okay, there are no thoughts. Seeing is happening. But now no more naming is there, which means mind is not activated in that in creating thoughts, but mind has the capacity of recognizing these experiences, natural experiences we call, uh, it is as a result of, we say, vipaka vijnana, or resultant consciousness due to previous karma. So even when you go deep into meditation, meditative state, mindfulness, sometimes your experiences may not be there, which means you are no more to recognize anything, which means mind is totally not working, sort of maybe a few seconds. So these are the things that should be experienced during the practice, especially mindful practice, which, let's say, sitting practice, even when you are doing mindful walking. So while being busy, we cannot observe these things. So that's where we say sometimes slowly, mindfully, silently. You have to do SMS. So slowly, mindfully, silently. Sometimes, okay, do mindful sitting. Sometimes for particular time, mindful walking, mindful eating, and mindful all the work mindfully. But select some particular activities to do it slowly, mindfully, silently. Because if you are engaging with other things, uh, it's not easy. But after practicing, after being matured in your practice, of course, because your awareness is developing, awakening, then you can apply whatever you did in the classroom, you did in the hall, or you did in isolation into your day-to-day activities. So there I was mentioning this, what mind created is something else, but original experience is another thing. This original experiences, as what I mean, is natural experiences, which means, as it is mentioned in Bahya Sutta, so seeing, hearing, feeling sensations, and observing, noticing thoughts as thoughts. So what we mean by living, we the mind is creating this film. So just to explain this, I will be taking a parable, or the example I will be taking, just to explain this to you. Uh, what uh, what is actually here is one thing, and what mind creates is actual. That is where Lord Buddha said, what mind actually creates is not really true, illusion. It's like a magic. What Vijnana creates is like a magic. Uh, so we have to understand this fact. I hope some of you all have already heard about these explanations. But these things you have to, that is where we call it as Vipassana meditation or insight meditation. You have to contemplate these things. So you have to realize, you have to be it your own experience. So let me take an example when it comes to seeing, let's take that a woman is there, right? So that woman is for you, let's say your mother, right? And let's take that woman uh, for your father, that your father is there, okay, your sister is there, and your mother's sister is there, right? And your children are there, right? So now this one mother is there. We can say this one person for the explanation. Then what do you name it? How do you name it? Your mind is naming. Your mind has learned. Your mind has been taught from the childhood to call it, to name it as mother. And your father is calling the same thing as wife, right? Then her sister is calling the same thing as sister. And your children should be calling her as grandmother, right? So see, for this one particular object, let's say of woman, actually what is there? That the body is made out of matter, atoms and molecules, or else we call it dhatu, elements. So that body is made out of elements. So, but the same element, same picture, different minds are naming different things. So that's what we say. So what is being seen is one thing, and what mind creates is another thing. And then now we have to go into further deep details. Is this what this mind creates? But actually we have to find out uh, what sort of a mechanism is there. Now actually recognizing is happening, okay, how this mother is being formed. The name is being taught to the mind when we were children. So this particular picture, call it as a mother. For your husband or her husband, wife. So that is how that mind was trained. So for her sister, it's a sister. That for that mind, it is being named, taught, okay, to call it as a sister. So then let's say that she died and you will be crying, my mother died, and her husband will be worrying, my wife died. Sister will be worrying, oh, my sister died. But even just look at the the capacity of worrying is also different. Because if you are attached to that so much, so the you will be experiencing severe pain, mental pain. And for the some other person, the neighbor, it's not a big issue her death. So there are these things. That's what I said. These things we have to be contemplative. And now this picture has been created through the eyes. So what is actually there? The matter. But now you understand the different minds have created different things. So why not have everybody was creating the same thing, right? Then the other teaching of the Lord Buddha is, okay, let's take further things. Lord Buddha mentioned we have to do, the past is finished, future has not yet come. The alive thing is the present moment. That we think, okay, this is where that if we are to experience what Nibbana is, we have to free from this sense of self. I am there, my mother is there, my father is there, that things are there, right? So this is how this way of communication is happening due to the mental formations. So I am there, let's say that I am seeing something. So this separation has happened. So then we can come to the seeing process to start investigate the seeing process. The eyes are there, my eyes are there, I am there, and I see somebody else. And that somebody else has been named with different names. But we have to analyze how this real mechanism is. There, you have to, I always say, you have to go to baby state. They are this, the Pabassara Midang Bhikkave Chittang. The original, the state of the mind is very pure. It's the same as a baby's mind. Because baby does not have any kind of data in the mind. Then what the baby sees. So in that way, you have to look at things. So at the beginning, when we were in the baby state, when our eyes are opened, so can we say it's my mother, father, or something? Because we don't know anything, right? So what is being seen? We can see everything. That is where I say that rather focused awareness, we have to come to the open awareness. Focused awareness is focusing on one thing, right? So open awareness is spread to everywhere. That's why I say when you see uh, what is in front of you, if I ask you the question, what is in front of you, you will be saying, okay, the computer is there, phone is there, chairs are there, these almiras are there, the various things, and okay, she's there, he's there. So these kind of name. But we have to now come back. That is where the Lord Buddha taught Bahya. In the seeing, it's merely seeing. So no, you have to understand this very fact Lord Buddha was giving the Bahya. If you want to experience what Nibbana is. So for the eyes, very first thing is happening is that whole seeing is happening. The whole seeing, not one by one, right? So this that's where the causes and conditions, how this seeing process is happening. For this seeing process to happen, there should be three facts, three causes and conditions. What are they? The physical eye has to be there. The matter has to be there. Matter is there anyway. Matter is there. And the mind is coming. Mind is coming. Mind, the consciousness is coming. Simply we say, we're using very simple terms. So when these three factors are there, only seeing is happening. So let me clarify more of this. Let's say that you are sleeping in the night. And when you are sleeping in the night, okay, somebody is coming. Let's say you are in a deep sleep. Somebody is coming and opening your eyes, and you are in the deep sleep and showing you something. So can you see? Because you are in the deep sleep, even eyes are open, you cannot see. Even let's take that when somebody is fainted with open eyes, and you like come and wave in front of the person's eyes, and because he's fainted, he cannot see. So eyes are there. So now I am going to ask you the question: to where the seeing is happening? To where the seeing is happening? We simply say because the eyes can see. It's wrong. If we say eyes can see, that actually the eye, the Lord Buddha is talking about the chakku unmudapadi. The chakku is not this physical eye. Physical eye alone cannot see, right? Physical eye alone cannot see. So these three causes has to be together. Physical eye, the matter is anywhere there, and the mind has to come. Now, when you are sleeping, why seeing is not happening? Why the eye, real eye is not there? Because mind is not working. Eyes are there, matter is there. Eye is also what is this physical eye? Have we seen our physical eye? Only we will be seeing through a photo, through a video, but we cannot see our physical eye. Even ears we cannot see. So where is the knowledge about eye? Where is the knowledge about the eyes? It is also in the mind. Even we haven't seen the own eyes. It is just a thought. It is a mind creation, right? These are very simple things, but very difficult. You can ask questions after when I give you the time, if you don't understand. So, but these are the things you have to understand in this human form, right? So, okay, that even if you're fainted, mind is not working. So the eyes are there, the matter is there, but seeing is not happening. Now, let's say, now I am closing your eyes and I am taking you to some other place and asking, tell me what is in front of your eyes right now. Can you say? Now eyes are closed, mind is working, the matter is there anyway, but eyes is closed because the one factor is missing. When one factor is missing, so seeing cannot happen. So matter means energy. Energy is there in a different forms. So an energy, the matter will be converted into energy. Energy is not destroyable. So energy is existing anyway. So the main thing when we pay attention, so in this way, so only eyes itself cannot see, right? So these three factors has to be thought together. That is real, in the seeing mechanism. Not that somebody is seeing something. That is where these things we have to understand when we are very mindful. That's where even I think most of you all have been has joined about with my previous sessions. So there I was asking you all to practice open eye meditation, open eye mindfulness practices. Even this Animisa Lochana Puja. Oh, you can blink even for few minutes. So when you are in the hall seeing with you are just looking at the space. So there you will be noticing now no more naming is happening, but eyes are open. There, so if you are practiced very much, so you are experiencing the disappearance of thoughts, naming, but you will be sort of experiencing some sort of emptiness. Eyes are open. Even the mind, now mind is to activate in through the eyes. That's why where I said I was asking you all to be mindful when you're opening your eyes. Even now you can close your eyes and open your eyes. Close your eyes, open your eyes. When you open your eyes, the moment you are opening your eyes, still mind is not activated. And then naming can happen. So you have to be mindful to this process. Then you will be noticing how from it's like emptiness, then the seeing is happening, then the naming is happening. Now, how the naming is happening? So, when you are at the baby state, can you name anything? No. Now, mind is now the seeing and these things, the messages are going back to the brain and what is coming to the present? The past. The names are learned in the past. This is a chair. This is my mother. This is her. And naming is coming. So that's where you have to be meditative in the seeing process and you should let yourself go for further deep silence, in a silent nature. So mindfully. So then you can understand where the rebirth is not happening, where the real Nibbana, real liberation is. There are no any mental formations. Then you will be seeing something, okay, computer, okay, this is my computer, and somebody is coming to take it, grab it, and then you are going to fight it, and arguments are happening. Now it is developing, and the defilements are being formed. Now, no, that is how the unconscious prutukchana minds, lay minds are working. So, but the person who's mindful now know the process. And even, okay, even after understanding the process, okay, if somebody is coming to grab the things, okay, we know, but now we have realized the process. Even you can let it, give it away. So that is the greater sacrifice, right? So in this way, you are seeing how the defilements, how the attachments, how the bonds are being formed through the eyes. So there, Lord Buddha said, uh, when it comes to mind creation, the things are not there in the past, or things are not there in the future, but things are forming in the present moment. So be awakened to that, be mindful to that, and find out how exactly this is happening, how this naming process is happening, how this separation is happening. I, me, mine. I am there, you are there. But actually, this seeing is one mechanism, one particular mechanism. No separation. Separations are happening afterwards. That is the defiled nature, the separation. So that's why we have to patisotagami, means we have to come backward, go backward inside the find out the mechanism. Even there you will be experiencing uh, in the present moment when things have not born, not occurred, not mentioned. Even the deep empty nature, total emptiness. Because when you are in the total full emptiness, your mind won't be there to recognize it, but you will be coming out of it. Then you will be recognizing you were no more there. That's what we call the spiritual death, egoic death. So mind was no more, even for 1 second. So this 1 second, that is what we call what's being called as Shana Sampatti, the precious moment, this moment. So when you experience even for few minutes, so that is through your very sharpened mindfulness. So you can experience these things through your practice. That is what is crucial. So, time is not enough. If I am going to do these explanations, I will be talking like a parrot. But I don't know whether you understood or not. So I will now give you the rest of the 15 minutes for you to share your experience and ask questions. Because you can realize I am trying to explain something. Uh, but the real explanation is not possible within a short period of time. So I'm inviting you all, if anybody wants to know about further details, even we can have a separate Zoom session to discuss in details. So, but I think, I hope, because you all have listened to many Dhamma, and some of you all are already knowing about these things. So those who are new to these things, so at least you know something is there that we have to get to know. There are some deep things as a human being we have to explore. So I am giving this time for you to, even you can, I'm requesting, inviting, just discuss during this mindful sitting session. How was it? How was your experience? And also, whatever the questions you have regarding even the meditation practices, so please raise. Yes.
Thank you very much, Ayya, Nanda, for that explanation. And you took us to some of the, the open eye part of it was not something that we have often done. But the same thing can be experienced with the eyes closed, isn't it? That of seeing the inner chatter has gone, and that means there is silence, which means there are no thoughts.
Yeah. Yes. I think
Yes, there's another question from Anuja. Anuja, do you want to
I think
ask a
I
question?
prefer if you in
You
person
come
talk
out.
to me.
Yes, yes, Anuja, rather than chat, I think you can unmute, Anuja.
Yeah,
You are.
because I'm not interested in reading, because I have to look like this. So yes, your question, yes, even how to
Just
practice
one,
because
can
yes,
I ask?
okay, yes, please, we'll give the chance to her.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm saying that now when you're meditating and then your eyes are closed, and after some time, I mean, when the mind becomes still and the breath becomes very subtle, sometimes what you sort of your eyes are closed, but in front you just simply see something like a blank screen and no thoughts. Is that emptiness?
no, it's still your mind is perceiving something. Right? Yeah, this is, I think, Chula Sunyata Sutta is there. Hope you all have gone through. In Chula Sunyata Sutta, it is explaining how you slowly detaching from the village and then from the Aranya Sanya, then you are coming to the I am here and now, and then you are coming back to the breathing. So things are becoming subtler and subtler. Still, the perceiving mind is there because some blank screen is there. You are noticing that what do you call the breath is very subtle, right? But let it happen. Stay in that state more and more. So there will be some other experiences. There you uh, that is where I mean we say this the kamatahan the discussions. So there you have to explain the practical experience. But here what I have to say, please further go into practice and let things happen because we cannot control anything. So then you have to come up with your experience. Then we can exactly point out, okay, this is going, this is how you have to proceed. So this thing, but still, in as you say, this the some sort of blank thing is there. But mind has become very subtle, right? Very have come to a very relaxed state. But yet the things has to be further like we say there is not even this perceiving mind is no more. We call it spiritual death, so you have to simply die. Right? So simply die, so you cannot like so I think all the experienced Dhamma practitioners are there, so therefore I hope you will be okay with me. You cannot suicide, but you should simply let yourself die, right? That is the real sacrifice. That is the real egoic death. uh, Mind is very cunning, right? Therefore this also you have to be aware. So simply let things happen, and this experience will be coming, and again you what do you call sunyata appanahita, that you cannot have any wishes. So what yeah, I'm requesting you all is please keep on practicing, and on any time you are welcome, come up with your experiences, and then we can discuss. See, Professor Manori is having my number, so you can any time talk to me regarding your experiences. Please practice more and more. Yeah. Okay, there were some other questions. Okay, that is yours one, and there was another one. Uh, Samantha Jayatilaka, thank you, Venerable, for very interesting talk. Can you explain more on emptiness in the present moment? For example, as you can see an object when eyes are open. So that's what I was trying to explain within the given time. Uh, so actually, it's like this: your eyes are open, so it's easy to practice in this way. Like just look at the emptiness in front of you, the spaciousness in front of you, right? The how mind is naming, how mind is activating out of that's where seeing is one process. When you understand the seeing as one process at a moment, that I am even I am not there, something is not there, but this whole seeing process is there. This is where the Brahma, right? Duality is the Deva. So the Brahma state, the oneness. So when you come to that seeing process, come to this seeing process, it's easy for you to first pay attention to the whole seeing and pay attention to the spaciousness. When you pay attention to spaciousness, there you will be noticing at a time that mind is no more grabbing anything out of seeing, right? So you can just we say it in Sinhalese sir bakan nilaගෙන ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ. Just look at that is the Animisalochana puja. Lord Buddha was glaring, or he was not glaring actually, he was at Nirodha and with open eyes. So mind was totally gone and the eyes were just open. No more connections with the with anything. The water is on the lotus petal. So the water is there, eyes are opened, but water is not connected with the petal surface. So in the same way, you will be noticing even for 1 second, 2 seconds, few seconds, right? That is very crucial. Recognizing this is there. That is the thing. This what do you call not perceiving state is there with us within a human being, but we are not sharpened enough. Mindfulness is not sharpened enough to recognize it. That is what is being called. Every person is born with Nibbana. So this the total emptiness is coming because arising and passing away. When certain causes and conditions are there, the particular phenomenon is happening. When they are not there, it is going to the Nirodha cessation finishing part, we are touching that. But when we become slowly mindfully silently, we can feel it, experience it. But in day-to-day activities, we cannot see because things are happening so fast. Like in a film, things are happening so fast. So what you have to do is just look at just bakan nilagena inna. Then sometimes you will be noticing your mind is empty. And also you can sharply catch when the mind is naming something. Okay, this is a computer. There is a nun. There is a bird flying. Even you can look at these practices even I have done. So like sometimes I'm like at inside house, I was just watching like this, looking like this. Then sometimes gay cooks are going on the wall. So then the I see how the mind is coming. Even if you are looking at the outer space, outer environment, like including the, let's say, sky, sometimes a bird is flying. The mind is saying a bird, like it's coming, naturally coming, because this is so deeply rooted, this naming. Uh, so it's coming, a bird. So in this way, like try to practice this open eye meditation, mindfulness. So there you will be noticing, it will take some time, right? That's what Lord Buddha said. Be patient. Vipassana niwan daki කියලා කිව්වේ. So be patient. But when you practice more and more, this experience will be there. You will be recognizing it. Okay. Yes, Anuma asked your question. What are the other questions? And yeah, the Professor Manori asked
I
about, yes, about this, when you are with closed eyes, yes, you are experiencing this relaxation, and I think I was answered when I was replying Manoma, answering Anoma. So even with closed eyes, you can experience the emptiness. Uh, you there are no thoughts. You can experience that there are no thoughts, but you are notice, right? When you are noticing there are no thoughts, it is another thought. But there should have been some space without thoughts.
yeah.
But then again, mind is coming and recognizing uh, that this some period there were no thoughts.
In
So
also in mindful sitting, when you end it, looking back, you realize there was a time when you were, you don't know what happened, but you were not asleep. You're definitely not asleep.
mm,
But there was a, you can't remember that. There was
yeah,
a strange
that is,
time.
yeah. You were if you are fully sure that you were not sleeping, how to
Fully sure.
recognize? Yeah, how to recognize that you were not in sleep? That is where that you will be going to this state, and until the last moment you are aware, and then you don't know, and again you are coming, but you know that okay, you were not asleep, and that you came out and something was missing. So
There's a
this
missing
is
gap.
yeah, this is where yes, mind has not activated, mind wasn't there. Then we say, now try to be more mindful to these gaps. Try to be more mindful, like go prepared, and with the determination, I am becoming more mindful, and be ready, and find out then what is happening. Then come up with your experience. Okay,
Yeah.
so there you were no more. It's like,
But
yes, you have died. So keep on practicing.
but you know it only afterwards. You can't know
Yes.
it before. So how to be
No.
prepared?
Uh, that is the practice. uh, that is the thing that you didn't know how to drive a car. And right, but you will be learning how to drive a car and how to apply the brake and the things. So it will be coming. So, but that is the thing, this is the capacity of the mind, capability of the mind. So what you think, what you become. So that is the determination. So you go with the determination, and in advance you say that you got my now instruction. This is how that even when I was meditating with Bhante Dhammajiva, so how they are giving the instructions, like so go prepared. I mean, just
Yeah,
don't have any particular. It's happening. You can do it. I mean, you are not familiar with it. Uh, like try to be more mindful, because
yeah.
you become aware, you become mindful each and every moment. Now, if you can explain, I think we don't have time, because my the other Sinhalese
Mm.
session is going on at 6:30. So please practice and come up with your experience. Then we can do some further few sessions of sitting, and yeah, that's where you have to write down, or you have to send me a voice message. Then we can discuss,
Excuse me,
right?
can I ask one other question, please?
Of course. Yeah, yeah, please.
You know, the instructions are important. What is, I don't understand what Bakang Nila, what is Bakang and what is Nila? I don't know. Is it,
එතකොට
no, what is that?
සිංහල තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් just forget it, right? ඒව මන් දන්නේ, I have learned them. Some of you all should have heard about such things. Uh, are there anybody who has heard about those things? බකන් නිලාගෙන ඉන්නවා කියන එක have you all heard some of you?
That's නිකම් බලාගෙන ඉන්න එක.
Yeah, that's what. අර බකන් අනිත් පැත්ත හැරුවාම බකන් නිලාගෙන ඉන්නවා නිකම් බලන් ඉන්නවා. So just
Nikambala.
we
I
often do that.
understand. The backwards. Right. Right.
just be, just without doing anything, just be. නිකන් it is not either daydreaming or no fantasizing, right? So because when we are just like, you know, we are just looking at the trees and the things, and just mind is jumping and thinking about something else. So this fantasizing and this daydreaming is also can be clearly caught when you are going to do this open eye meditation. Right? That skill has to be developed, because then with open eyes, you know, when the mind is jumping, mind is jumping. So like a monkey. So then you bring it back. Even you can let it fly like you are flying a kite. Let the mind be like a kite and fly. But you know now, but the thread is in your hand. So that's where you become skillful. Even you don't, then afterwards, what's happening? You are no more worrying about the wandering mind. Who cares? That is where you are not giving any value to the mind creations. Because we know it's what mind creates is an illusion and it's a lie, it's not real. So that's how we are teaching the mind. These things we have not teach the mind. Oh, not our teachers in schools, in universities, we have not been taught. So therefore, now only we are teaching the mind. This is the real nature of your mind. Okay. Are there any more questions?
I don't think there are any other questions. Much merit, much merit, Vikuni. Shall we end with the young Pindila? Yes.
Yeah, we'll transfer the merits to all. So today we accumulated a lot of good vibrations, good energy through meditation and meditative discussion. Let's transfer all these merits to all celestial beings, all devas, those who are protecting us, protecting the sasana. May they be able to understand, realize this truth, this Dhamma, and attain supreme bliss of Nibbana very easily and very fast. Say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Also, let's transfer the merits to your departed relatives. May their samsaric journey be well, happy, and peaceful. And may they also be able to realize, listen to this Dhamma, this truth, and realize and to attain supreme bliss of Nibbana very easily and very fast. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also, finally, I bless you all. May you be healthy, wealthy, and peaceful, and may you all be able to realize this truth and understand the Dhamma, and also come to the realization of Nibbana, experience Nibbana in this very life. So I'm chanting stanzas to bless you all. Abhivadana silisa nichang vada pachayino chattaro dhamma vadanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti prajna sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti minate samicatu bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te. May you all be well, happy, peaceful, and be able to realize this Dhamma. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana Pachyo hotu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may Bhikkhuni also be blessed with good health, long life, and many, many more years and opportunities to teach the Dhamma.